Hello everyone, this is Patrick. As learners of English, very often we hear people talking about the British accent. But what is the British accent? Well, definitely there are lots of regional accents spoken in different parts of the United Kingdom. For example, Northern English, Scottish English, Cockney. But the British accent we usually talk about is not so much a regional accent, and it is social. It's called the received pronunciation, often abbreviated RP. If you go to the Oxford English Dictionary, it will tell you that the received pronunciation is the standard form of British pronunciation based on the educated speech of Southern England. And we have three things to note here. The third thing is that this standard form of speech is a result of a social judgment than an official decision. This means that no official body has ever decreed that this way of speech is standard and that way not. Second thing is, why is this accent based on the educated speech of Southern England? Well, this has to do with historically the greater economic, political and legal influence of Southern England over other areas of the country. And gradually, the accent of this particular area has gained far more prestige over others and become more socially accepted. The third thing is that the received pronunciation has got different varieties given different names by different phoneticians. For example, we have refined RP, general RP, and regional RP as are defined by A.C. Gimson, a very famous phonetician. As learners of English as a second language in China, it might be a good idea for us to opt for a general RP or a regional RP because the refined RP tends to be spoken by the British upper class and also the elder generations. If we are to speak with such an accent, we might be considered posh or affected. Having covered the definition of the received pronunciation, now let's turn to the BBC pronunciation. This is actually the received pronunciation which was employed by BBC newscasters when broadcasting.
This is BBC World News. I'm James Menendez. Our top story.
When the BBC was first established in the 1920s, it was then decreed that newscasters use the received pronunciation. This was done mainly for two reasons. The first one is that this was considered to be the accent that would trigger the least amount of prejudice and criticism throughout the country. And the second thing is that this was considered to be the most easily understood accent by overseas audience. While at the very first beginning, the received pronunciation employed by BBC newscasters was very much conservative.
BBC Television. This is the switchboard of Picture Page, a topical magazine.
But as time goes by, the BBC has started to employ newscasters with a mild regional accent, but which is still RP. This is what we call a regional
diet, and not just the kind of typical things we all hear, like eat 5 a day or make sure you get exercise.
This is all about the British accent, the received pronunciation, and the BBC English. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. You're also very much welcome to leave a comment. I'm Patrick. I'll see you next time.